For the last time, Angus, the answer is no.
Oh, but why not? It really liven up this place.
Angus, when I say no, it is not me speaking, it is our empty bank account.
What about that Camel's second Hump's understudy role that was bringing money in for us?
Good to see we're skirting over the issue that I'm the only one that's ever brought money into this house.
Hey, I contribute.
To what? Liver failure? The only way you could hold down a steady income is if you donated your body to science.
Really?
Oh yes, you could market yourself out as one of those science chimps. Of course, you'd have to be offered to be only paid half their wages.
I might look into that.
Oh, by all means, being around so many chimps will feel like a family reunion.
Hey, let's not change the subject now.
And why not?
We don't want to drag this out. Anyway, I think that this would really liven up the environment.
May I remind you, neither one of us has had any acting work in the last 8 months. We are both 30 grand in debt, and the last of our food was eaten 4 days ago. By you. If our environment gets any more grimmer, I'm going to apply to be a child worker slave in China!
Why? What are the wages like over there?
Less than minimum wage, but the human rights is at least better than Subway.
But do they get free refills?
Depends on what you buy.
Oh well, my case rests. It is shite round here.
Angus, if we're going to make any changes around here, the first one will be for you to take a shower.
What do you mean?
What I mean, Angus? We nearly messed up the sketch there, didn't we? What I'm talking about is the reason we no longer have rats in our home is because so many of them were dying from your rancid stench, evolution literally stopped them coming here.
No, that was thanks to your scented candles. Every time I walk past your room, it smells like a genie's clitoris.
Well, I would rather smell like a genie's clitoris than Dracula's foreskin.
Okay, I admit it may have been a few days since I last showered.
You're telling me we've been through daylight savings twice.
And the tree in the park was still up.
Riveting, Angus. Do me a favour and please have a shower before our next door neighbour has us arrested for smelling like a meth lab. Again!
Only if you agree.
The point stands, Angus. We are not getting a pet.
Oh, but it'd be great.
Oh, you say that now, but I know just what will happen.
And what's that then?
5 minutes into having the creature, upon learning that it will neither smoke a fag or drink a pint with you, you'll get bored and toddle off, leaving me responsible for it.
That won't happen.
And why not?
Because it could never refuse my booze.
Angus, you can barely keep yourself alive. Remember that plant you were meant to look after?
I still have it.
Yes, you used what's left of it as an ashtray. For 4 straight days, instead of feeding the poor thing water like you're supposed to, you were pouring your bitter into its pot.
It was a thistle. Seemed appropriate.
I swear, the horrid sight of watching that poor innocent life form wilt into its slow, painful death is the second worst thing I have ever seen.
Why, what's the first?
5 seconds later, when you drank the remaining bitter out of the pot.
Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that you're not warming to this pet idea.
Angus, I would sooner warm to the idea of a surprise circumcision.
That's a great idea, Arthur.
Well, bully for you, I don't think so.
I have 2 very compelling reasons as to why we should get a pet.
Which are?
Well, number 1, fantastic potential for YouTube videos. And number 2, and this one's very important.
Oh!
And they said I would not have made a good negotiator.
Angus, that's hardly negotiating.
I've got 2 more if you want to hear them.
No, thank you.
Case in point.
Oh, Angus, the fact of the matter is, you just don't have the money to support having a pet.
Ah, I've solved the problem there, pal.
And how so?
I've been rehearsing for a role. Could you assist me, please?
Of course! What's my role? What's my motivation?
Just lie on the floor.
Lying on the floor! Brilliant! How naturalistic!
Now you're going to play the role of my dead father.
Thrilling! Brilliant!
First rule of being a corpse, shut up. Oh, father! How terrible, how horrible, how cruel that at the tender age of 109 you were taken from us so soon. There is only one thing now that I can do. Perfect enough for a dog and a bottle of whiskey.
Angus!
Arthur! Commit to the role! Farewell, father! I must go now to mourn. Goodbye!
You know, Angus, there's a lesson to be learned here. Method acting is bullshit.